Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to the Codecracker, where we break down the C++ concept in the simplest way possible. In today's lesson, we are going to master the condition statement in C++. These are essential for decision making in your programs. By the end of this video, you will understand how to use if else, and nested if and switch statement like a pro. Without wasting any time, let's start with the topic. The first topic is what is a conditional statement. I will give you a brief introduction about the conditional statement. What are the conditional statement? Why we use the conditional statement in the program? Basically, conditional statement are used to control the flow of a program, and based on the conditions, they allow program to make decision by executing a different block of code depending on the whether condition is true or false. It depends upon the condition and true or false. It allow the block of code to be executed if the condition is true, and if condition is false, it does not allow to execute the block of condition that inside the condition should be executed. If I give you a real life example, if it is raining, you take an umbrella. Raining is the condition. We depend upon the condition that is raining. If it rains, you take umbrella. Otherwise, you will go without it. In C++, we use if else, nested if, and switch to implement the condition logic in a program. There are four common types of conditional statement: if statement, if else statement, nested if statement, and switch statement. Let us give start to if statement. What are the if statement? The if statement execute a block of code only if a condition is occur. Only one condition is occur. I give you example of a statement with the help of this code. First of all, we talk about the syntax of the if statement. First of all, we have to write the if. Then after that, we have to initialize the condition. After initializing the condition, we have to use the curly braces. Inside the curly braces, where our block of code to be get, so we can execute the block of code after condition get to. In this, first of all, we initialize the logical library that we always use in code. That is IOStream, and use namespace std and the main function. Then we declare the age variable with the help of data type that is integer that holding the 20 value. Now we are using the if statement. If this condition satisfy, then it will be control transfer into the inside the if statement that within a curly braces, and the cout function is displayed. For example, the age is 20. Now we know that age is equal to 20. If we check the condition that age is greater than the 18, the condition satisfied, meaning true, the control transfer into the cout, and you are eligible to vote will be printed on the screen. If this condition is not satisfied, the whole statement will be skipped and it return without that statement, and the screen will be shown empty. The output is that you are eligible to the vote. And what is if else statement? This is also a condition statement, but with the multiple cases. With the two cases, not multiple, but two cases. For example, um, if the age is 16, we check the condition in the if statement. The syntax of this if else statement is that first of all we have to initialize the if, then the condition, then the curly braces, and then else, then curly braces, and the block of code and in it. If first of all we check the condition, if age is greater than 18. Now we know that age is equal to 16, that is not greater than the 18, so it does not execute the cout function inside the if statement. Then it skip this part and move to the else condition. This is else condition. If this condition does not uh, get true, then it will move to the else condition and print out this cout function that you are not eligible to vote. This basically, if the condition get false, the else condition is to display the message on the screen. Whatever the code is written in else statement is the we start executing if condition doesn't satisfy with the desired answer. If it's satisfied here that if age is 18, then we know that 18 equals, so this condition is satisfied. Now is you are eligible to vote will be printed. But in this case, the else function else statement will be executed, and the block in the else there is a block of statement that you are not eligible to vote will be show on the screen. You are seeing this, you are not eligible to vote. In if else if condition, this is another type of condition statement. Basically it works with the different multiple cases. If we are using the multiple condition, that's why we use the if else if statement. Basically, if we had to initialize that int marks is equal to 75, the syntax of it is this. First of all, we have to make the first condition, that is starting with the if, then other condition that we should going to make with start with the else if and the condition, and else if another condition, and else if every condition doesn't met, then the last one condition always get printed. For example, if the age is marks is greater than or equal to 90, we know that marks is 75, it is not greater than or equal to 90, so this if condition will be skipped. Now it moves to the else if condition. If marks is greater than or equal to 80, no, we know that 75 is less than 80, so this statement also um, get skipped. Now it moves to the third if else if condition. If marks is greater than 70, now we know that 75 is greater than the 70. Now this condition will be printed out, and the cout function is that grade C will be printed on the screen. And that's how the if else if statement work. Even if this condition doesn't met, then the else condition always get printed. Do you know that grade C is printed here? Now another thing is this nested if statement. What is nested if statement? Nested if statement is a if statement that if it has if statement inside the another if statement. For example, first of all, we have created a number that has num10. First of all, you check that if num is greater than 0, then it will print cout positive number. We know that 10 is greater than the 0, so it will move inside the if statement. And after this line executed, the another line will be executed, that is if num percent 2, oh sorry, modulus 2 equal to 0, the remainder is 0, then it will print the even number. The in nested if, the if statement has another if statement inside the if condition. Um, And we know that number is greater than the 10, that is positive number. After this condition is satisfied, we move to another if condition, that is num modulus with 2 equal to 0. It means if the modulus of number of 10 modulus is with the 2 is equal to 0, then this statement should be printed. We know that the modulus with the 10 provide a reminder 0. So this even number is printed here, and the inner if statement should be printed on the screen. And outer inner if statement also printed on the screen. If you see there, the positive number and even number is printed on the screen. This is the now the another type is switch statement. What is a switch statement? Basically, switch statement is used for multiple cases. It is more reliable than other if statement, because in this case we don't need to write the whole if statement, if as if every time. Just we have to make the cases, then compare the cases with the switch. For example, we have declared a day is equal to 3. In switch statement, the syntax is in that switch and the variable that you have to match with the cases, and that is day. So I will write here day, and the curly braces, then the cases. Now we have to match the 3 with the case. Now we have to match with 3 with the case 2, and case. We know day is equal to 3, then switch statement the initialization, and then we match it. 1 is not equal to 3 because 1 is smaller and the 3 is larger, so this statement is also not printed. And now check for case 2. Case 2 is also not equal to the same as 3, so this statement also not get printed. But in case 3, we know that case 3 is 3 and the day is 3, then the both get matched, and now this cout function will be printed on the screen, that is Wednesday. In this switch we use to break to stop the control, so it not go further to the case 4. um, that way use the break to control stop the control of execution. Only the Wednesday will be printed on the screen. And see case 4, it doesn't match with the case 3, so day 3, so it's also not get printed. The default behavior is used to we define default behavior. If it doesn't match with any case, then this cout function is displayed on the screen. You will see there Wednesday it will be printed on the screen. This is how simple is this conditional statement. Now we can get a look with the code example. So without wasting any time, let's move to the code. Okay, this is simple if statement. What in this statement we are going to do? We have declared the age that is equal to 20. Now we are checking that if age is greater than equal to the 18, if the age is greater than 18 or equal to 18, then you're okay for what will be printed on the screen. If it is not equal, it is less, then it will not print and the empty screen will be displayed. So simply I will execute this program and you will see the output in the screen right there. You see that age is greater than the 18, so it will be printed you are okay to vote. Simply if I make it 0, it will not printed anything and empty screen will be printed. Let me remove this and again compile and execute. You can see that the empty screen is displaying because the age is less than 18. That's why. This is how the if statement is work. Now move to the if else statement. So simply I will comment this code so you can understand the every conditional statement. Simply I will comment it. The shortcut T of commenting the multiple line is that using the control and by adding a slash. Okay, now it is a simple if else statement condition example. First of all, we have declared the variable that name num that holding the integer that is 10. First of all, if check the if condition, if num is greater than the 8, then this will cout function will be display. If num is not greater than the 8, then this will be display. This else condition will be display. If I execute this, the first if condition will be display because now 10 is greater than the 8. We can see that num is larger is displaying, but when I make it 1 here, num size I will decrease the num size and make it 1, then the else condition will be going to display because num is smaller, because num is 1 and 1 is not greater than the 8, so this else condition is displayed that the num is smaller will be displayed. This is simple if else statement. Now move toward the if else if statement that hold the multiple conditions. Let me comment this again. And what? Okay, this is the simple if else if conditional code. In this code, we are going to learn about the if else if statement. So simply what I'm doing here, first of all, we have declared the marks that holding the integer that is 50. First of all, it check the condition, first condition, if marks is greater than equal to 19, then the grade A will be printed. If as now after this, it will check the else if condition. If marks is greater than equal to 60, then grade C will be printed. If marks is greater than equal to 50, then the grade B will be printed, else C out fail. It will check. We know that marks is 50, so it is not greater than the 90, so A grade will be not printed. And in the second else if condition, marks is 50 and it is 60, it's also not greater than the 60, so C out C will be not be printed. The C out function will be not printed in here. In another third condition, else if condition, if marks is greater than or equal to 50, then a cout function will be printed. In this case 50, it is equal to the 50, so this cout function is be printed. So if I compile and execute here, you will see that the grade B is printed because the condition is satisfied with the self condition. Either else condition will be printed if all these three conditions will not get satisfied. Now move to the nested if statement. What are the nested if statement? Okay, now this is a simple nested if statement. First of all, in this condition, it will check the marks is 50, it will check the marks. If the marks is in this condition, I made that if the marks is less than 90, then it move to the if statement and see out A will be printed. If the marks is we know that 50, then 50 is less than 90, so it will move to the if statement and see out A will be printed. Now check for the and if another if statement that inside the if statement that marks is greater than or equal to 50, it's mean it should printed the B because marks is 50 and it is equal to 50, so A and B will be printed on the screen. You will see there the A and B will be printed on the screen because first of all it move inside the if statement, and after moving inside the if statement it moved to another if statement that inside the if statement and check the condition. If this condition satisfies, the C out B is also going printed. Now move to the switch statement. What are the switch statements? Okay, this is the switch statement, simple switch statement. First of all, I declared the variable that is a that holding the three integer, and now check the switch condition, and we enter that a variable that should match with this a, with this cases. If this a is equal to 3, then it will check the condition. If case 1 that holding the 1, if 1 match with the 3, then the C out match 1 will be printed. And if you check there, a case is equal to 1 and a is equal to 3, then they both are not same values, so it will not match, and it will skip this part and now move to the case 2. Now it again check if the case 2 is uh, if cases 2 and a3 are equal, so it will have this cout function, but in this condition it is not equal, uh, so it will not penetrate and it will also get skipped. But if we move to the case 3, we know that the case 3 match with the a, so this statement will be get printed C out match 3 because 3 is equal to 3 and this C out match 3 will be printed, and we use the break function to control the to stop the switch statement right there this case, and it will not move further. And this is default value. If nothing of this value will get match, the default value will be printed. Let me compile and execute here. You will see that match 3 is printed because it match with the match with the 3 because a and 3 are same. Case 3 and a is same. And if I change the value of case 3 to 5, this default value is going to print it because nothing, no case is going to match here. So compile and run again. Not matches were there printed because no case is getting matched with this condition, with this a, so default value will be get printed on this screen. This is the how this switch statement is work. I hope you will understand in a better way. So if you like my video, please subscribe and like and share. If you have any queries about these topics, please let me know in the comment box. I will check the comment and try to solve every problem that is related with you. And so that's it for this video. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friend. Okay, Allah Hafiz. See you again. The code link and the code link and the slide link will be available in description box. Go and check there.